Hey everyone, how's it going? Rybird here. We are doing Gemini Home Entertainment, and we're going to be watching games for kids. And I really am hoping this is not going back to Lethal Omen, where we're shooting up a camp to get skinwalkers, obviously. Optica video. It's optical with the exclamation point being an L. I get that now, okay? Hey kids, are you bored? Need some new fun games to play? Well, you're in luck. Games for kids. A list of fun, classic games to play with friends. This is great. What are we gonna play? Game 1. Hide and go seek. One player is chosen as a seeker, while everyone else are hiders. The seeker counts to 20, then searches for the hiders. Not gonna lie, played this in Garden of Banban, you know, the Zero. Oh. Found you! The last hider to be found wins. Game 2. Freeze tag. One player is chosen as it, while everyone else are runners. It has to chase and tag the runners. When the runner is tagged, they freeze. If a frozen runner is tagged by another runner, they get to play again. I'm really wondering how we're gonna twist this into something messed up. Because right now we're inside. Tag! When all the runners are frozen, it wins. The fact that we're using the term "it" is making me wonder. This is slowly starting to devolve. What kid game are we gonna really be weird with? Game 3, sardines. Sardines are similar to hide and go seek, except one player is chosen as the hider, and everyone else is seekers. The seeker counts to 20, while the hider hides as fast as they can. When a seeker finds a hider, they try their best to hide with them. I have never played this game as a child. Found you. The game ends when everybody is hiding. Everyone's piled up in the same area. Game 4. Feed the woods. This one sounds familiar. All players wait until it is very dark and your parents have fallen asleep. Sneak outside very quietly and gather all of your friends. Damn frogs. Go into the woods. Walk until you cannot see lights anymore. Man, what a classic game. A real knee slapper. Scream on the top of your lungs. I love listening to the frogs, especially when you can't see any lights anymore, and just screaming. Very fun. Friends love it. Especially when you all go off in separate directions and just scream. Oh no. The best part is when everyone's just crying. That is, I mean, we see a light, which it's not what we want to see, because the real kicker is to be in complete darkness and scream. No lights. And then cry. The best time to do it is when you're already sad. You know, to be honest. Oh no. Someone got pulled over by the popo. The game ends when the forest is fed. That is crazy. That is insane. Obviously, you could tell that I have won many of these games because I'm here right now. You know, don't want to talk about my friends. It's been very sad. It's taken me a very long time to get over it. Found you on Earth. Games for kids. Great. Love it. Those were some fantastic games. Let me know which one was your favorite. Feeding the Woods is definitely my favorite. I'm a pretty good winner at that one so far. Knock on wood, it's been going quite well for me. You know, I'm still here. I don't play it anymore because I ran out of friends. Advanced mining vehicle. Gemini Home Entertainment. Advanced mining vehicle. Namad. Northern Alberta Mining and Development. Hopefully we're going to see some crazy drill like the one going into Ba Sing Se. After years of development, Namad is proud to unveil the future of mining technology. Unveil. It's okay though. Oh, okay. Nice. The remote operated compact tunneler is the vehicle to revolutionize mining. Controlled entirely via computer, the Rocked makes... Whoa, hold on. Makes it safe to traverse areas normally inhospitable to humans. Nice. Equipped with 4 threads on the vehicle's body, difficult terrain is no longer an issue. With highly advanced maneuverability, there's no need to worry if you get caught between a rock and a hard place. Whoa! That's a good joke for a mining development tool. The Rock uses 2 high-powered hydraulic drills to maneuver quickly and effectively through rock. A rotating camera attached to the vehicle provides a live video feed of rock. The camera pivots 360 horizontally and 90 vertically via the control terminal. The camera zoom is capable of 100 to 300 millimeters optical zoom to focus on important details. I think that's a rock, or maybe a corpse. A compact microphone provides live audio of the rock's surroundings. This is especially handy for listening for hazards such as running water or nests. Nests? Text at the bottom displays things for the rocks. We have the status and the depth. Oh. Great. Compromised. Oh, we are going down. But will we be able to see again? Oh. Are we like on the ceiling? Pretty sure those are stalactites. An industrial-grade battery ensures long life for the Rocked. A special casing keeps the battery secure and allows for a reboot in the case the vehicle is compromised. Just as we saw a little bit ago. I feel like we're in a burrow nest. And is that stuff just like roots, or is this like flesh? Some kind of weird fleshy material. Oh. I feel like this thing is just being kind of crazily handled. Status moving. Is it moving, or is something moving it? Blood pumps through the garden's veins. The crops mature. I was onto something with the weird fleshy material. I gave it the benefit of the doubt of being roots, but it was definitely some kind of weird flesh. Especially now that we're in the garden. Bright! But real talk though, what is that? We're in the flesh garden now. Oh. That is amazing. No, that's the lights. That's the lights that are in the crop field and everything that we've witnessed to not go towards before. We're definitely in the den. I know they call it the garden, which is a fantastic term for this. Ooh, okay, status moving, but we're having a hard time moving through the garden. Shifting tendons shape anatomy. Mutation of the heart. So this is turning into something alive. So in the core of the planet, maybe not even the core, just down further, underground, we have a whole flesh ecosystem developing and evolving. And the burrowers are probably there to help it feed and everything, right? Take care of the tendons. They come in here and take care of the tendons. Low signal, no signal. It became one with the flesh. We hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the remote operated compact thing. For more information regarding Rocked, it can be found in your booklet. That one was great. I enjoyed that. We're definitely seeing everything kind of evolve and knowing a little bit more about what we're dealing with here. Deep root disease is next. Home Entertainment. Warner Area WDH, Department of Health. Deep root disease, an educational film. They show flowers, but I think we're probably going to devolve into the whole flesh garden. Root contraction, bulbs, diagnosis, and sprouts. Roots. Roots begin to form from the underside of the bulbs once rooting stage begins. The speed of the growth increases as rooting stage progresses. The base of the root swells as growth continues, and the surrounding area becomes discolored. The roots will continue forming until coming into contact with the bone. Once contact is made, the roots are able to spread freely. Rooting in a bone? Contraction. The following demonstration will explain how an individual may contract deep root disease. Oh, this is a person! I thought this was just about plants, and maybe the garden. This is how you contract it, just by existing. Bulbs. Typically appearing on any normally exposed part of the body, arms, legs, and necks, bulbs are the first visible sign of deep root disease. Bulbs can range from 2 centimeters to 10 across, meaning the growth may remain unnoticed for any amount of time. For the first few hours of appearance, bulbs feel hollow and may be pressed down with ease. Once rooting stage begins, the bulb will become solid, and those infected may experience pain and pressure when it's applied to the area. The area will become inflamed as the rooting stage progresses, and small sores may appear around the affected area. As the rooting stage reaches its climax, these lumps will begin to form more rapidly. Inflammation then abruptly halts as sprouting begins. And it said within a few hours, so this is rapid fire. So if you're sleeping, you're done. Diagnosis. You just see roots. If you believe somebody you know has contracted deep root disease, proceed with this very simple diagnostic check. For a bulb on exposed skin for erratic muscle spasms, their home or unrecognizable smells. Ask if they can recall their mother's name, if they have stopped dreaming, if they have felt new bones. If 4 or more of these tests describe an individual you know, they have become something else. Proceed with protective safety measures. Sprouts. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty crazy that I don't really have much to say about it. We've come across a new garden underground. We're now talking about stuff sprouting in people. Whenever you get that new bone, whenever you get that new bone in you. How does one come in contact with it? Deep root disease. The end here is just kind of like sympathy flowers for if you know somebody who has this disease. Absolutely wild episode, though. I thought this was going to be turning into like maybe something that was normal flower plants that then turned into something dark. No, we just started straight out with it being like a darker meaning. Then I was like, all right, maybe we're talking about it being under the earth and joining the whatever that happened in the underground, right where the heart was. Nope, we're just straight into people. Straight into people. Monthly progress report. Gemini Home Entertainment. I'm kind of curious who is providing the summary report or this report. Okay, we're back with the computing monthly progress report. Project information. Project name. Project Infrared. Duncan and Kennedy, Alexis. We have, okay, full team of people working on this project, whatever. Status active, 84% completed. Client is active and communication available. Okay, kind of a good summary startup. This is what I really want to know is the description. The study of assisted technological progress via artificial computer learning for the following purposes. To predict and prevent future technological failures. To advance in the field of technological discovery, especially computer processing and memory. Okay. Computer processing, predictive advancement, failure avoidance, ACL communication. Computer processing. Developments throughout the months of October have led to drastic increase in graphical capabilities for the brand personal computers. Whoa! The above images display a video game demonstration created by the showcase the graphical capabilities possible with the recent advancements. That is a fine looking tree and rock. Predictive advancement. ACL. Gradual improvements to the ACL influence have led to predictive advancement accuracy to reach unprecedented heights. What are we talking about? A total of 15 simulations have been run during the month of October. with each test giving new insight into unprecedented technological advancements. With the help of ACL and our client, we are expected to pass all of our competitors within a year of field graphics, RAM, and processing power. Nice. Whew. Failure avoidance. By running hypothetical scenarios through the ACL system, we have successfully avoided 23 technological failures in the RNAD computing system. This would not have been possible without the support and wisdom from our client, who spearheaded our artificial computer learning projects. Nice. I mean, we're not mentioning who the client is, which I suppose is fine, but here we go, ACL communication. Maybe we'll go into it a little bit more. All communications made with our client throughout the month of October have been recorded via the ACL monitor room and will now be showcased on this tape. Oh! All systems online. Activating transmitter array. We clearly have the whole root system transmitter array active. Speaking room online. So are the roots able to infect technology as well? Entering prompt. Prompt entered Earth. Client ready for speaker. Activating speaker. Speaker active. Receiving iteration. Running iteration. Iteration 1417. Mary sees the gateway die. Sleeping ones are eaten whole. The vessel floats into the maw. The jaw unhinges. Ending iteration. Entering prompt. This is kind of going... Prompt entered moonlight. This is kind of going back to the thing before with, like, the poem. So we're running the iteration now. New things roam the feeding grounds. The harbinger guards in vain. Mary hears a creaking sound. The hungry eye is welcomed. Ending iteration. Entering prompt. Alright, I mean, we see who the client is. Prompt entered Jack. This is definitely going back to the Jack and Mary. I know the Mary really gave it away, but Jack is with us now. 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 Jack is us now. It has to deal with the whole root and heart system, guaranteed. So this, whatever this new organism is, it has now integrated itself into the earth, creating the tendons and the heart, and trying to root itself into the whole ecosystem. Final words. In short, the progress made throughout the month of October has drastically increased our technological capabilities. Our client's influence on the ACL system, no! Our client's influence on the ACL system has allowed for tremendous progress to be made. We expect to meet our client in person in as little as 7 months. Monthly progress report. That was the end of this one. This one was also fantastic. I guess I'll touch on it in a moment. I kind of have been, but let's do a quick recap of the ones that we were talking about. We have the games for kids, which we kind of alluded to, I don't even know. Like, how are the kids influenced to play that game? I mean, obviously it's trying to influence them to go out in the woods solo and to kind of just be fed to the forest, which makes sense for the whole routing system. Then we go into the advanced mining vehicle, which then we get a glimpse of the burrowers and the whole ecosystem in the earth decently far down in there. So there's some kind of heart that feeds all the veins and, you know, the tendons, all that stuff. And I'm assuming the burrows kind of help keep everything, you know, going, alive. I probably turning people to kind of, you know, I guess feed the whole system. That's my guess with that, you know, because it's an organism, so it's probably gonna have to eat. Then that goes into the deep root disease, which kind of reinforces my prior point. I don't know. I didn't say how it was contracted. I'm not entirely too sure, but I know once you get it, you have a very finite amount of time before you just become whatever that is. Probably just part of the system as a whole. Then we have our monthly progress report. So, no lie, I said we don't know the client, but we actually do know the client. The client is the iris. So somehow we communicated with the iris, and it's able to communicate with us back. We developed this whole computer system, Rignad computing, kind of, you know, we have the Jack and Mary sort of thing. So it's somehow able to decipher what the client wants. It gives us cryptid haikus. I don't even think it's a haiku, really, it's some sort of poem thing. And that's the client. Apparently we're going to be visited in 7 months. Good stuff. This is some really good stuff going on right now. Let me know if I'm missing anything down below. Guarantee there probably is something that I'm misinterpreting or just whatever. You know, I'm not perfect, you know. I did win playing that forest game, so I have a pretty good streak going right now. But I'm not perfect, though, either. You know, I almost lost a few times. We're not going to go into that, though. Like, comment, hype the video. It helps me out. Subscribe if you haven't. I love having new friends, and I would love it if you join me. Join the bread. Part of the loaf. Well, you know, something like that. But thank you for being here. I do really appreciate it. And if you're a content creator much like myself and you need something to help plan your schedule, check out StarPlan. I made it myself. I'm not going to dwell on it too much. But if you check it out, I made it. And if you have any, you know, if you want to talk to me about it, feel free to. All right. I'll see you around. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.